Hello, welcome. This is going to be a financial freedom reading. We're going to see what influences are around you right now affecting your stability. We're going to use a Celtic Cross spread, and before that, I'm going to have a look at some oracle energy here first. We've got Guardian, gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. So I feel like right now you have very strong spirit guides around you, protective energies around you, very protective guides. You may have a spiritual business, or you may be some sort of coach, or you may be an energy worker. You may work with energy. You may be a healer. You may work one-on-one with people. I'm sensing that you are somebody who is in tune with the different dimensions of life, the material and the spiritual. I feel like you're very in touch. I feel like this is something that has been honed over time. I feel like you are bringing this aspect of yourself into your financial abundance, into your financial freedom. The bear is a symbol of abundance. The bear is a symbol of power and strength. So I also feel like you have a lot of inner strength, that you've overcome a lot. You also have the raven here, which is a messenger. So I feel like you could be receiving messages at this time. You could be receiving synchronicities. You may be seeing crows or ravens. But this is also a card about creating your own life, being the creator of your own life, your own destiny, your own abundance. I feel like you are learning how to manifest. You are learning about the laws of manifestation and abundance. I feel like you are applying this to your work. That's what I'm feeling for you here. We've also got the lovers here, so this could have something to do with a relationship, or you could have a partnership, or you will be starting a partnership with somebody. I'm seeing things are going to be moving very quickly for you. And we also have the Five of Swords, so I feel like there may be some conflict in your energy, or there may have been some conflict in your energy that you have had to overcome. The Ten of Swords, so this is you presently. This is the situation. This is the current energy around you right now, the Ten of Swords. So something heavy is ending. Something heavy has ended. You've been through something. A dark night of the soul, or a heavy ending, something to do with loss and grief. But I see the sun rising here, so I feel like there is hope. I feel like you are seeing a different perspective now. This is about a perspective shift. This is about a shift in perspective. We've also got the star, so this is directly linked to your dreams. Your financial freedom and your abundance is something that you are meant to achieve through something you truly want, through your dreams, through your desires, through your purpose, the purpose that you choose for yourself in your life. So this is directly linked to a wish fulfillment for you. There is something that you are meant to be doing, something that is, it could be very spiritual. It could be something that helps a lot of people. I feel like you have something to offer that is very, very valuable when it comes to healing people. Like, you have been through something, you have learned how to do something or to heal something. This is about your specific healing journey. You're transmuting it into a way to both support yourself and help other people. That's what I'm seeing for some of you here. We've also got the sun, so the sun is coming out in your what you're not truly seeing position. So I'm seeing a lot of fulfillment here for you. You may not be fully aware of it right now, because I'm picking up on some heavy energy. I feel like you're coming out of something. I feel like the sun is starting to come back into your life, is starting to inspire you again. It's a little bit of a slow process. It's gradual. But this is what you don't see coming. You don't see the sun coming. You don't see this right now, but you're going to see this. I feel like you are healing. You are moving through a threshold, and you are going to feel the warmth again. You are going to feel alive again. This path that you're on, whatever is meant for you, what you're going into, and the abundance you're going to receive is going to bring a lot of fulfillment with it. In your past position, we have the Queen of Cups. In the past, you have listened to your heart. You have learned how to listen to your heart, to take chances based on your inner knowing, your emotions, your feelings, to allow that to guide you. I'm also seeing that there could be somebody connected to you in the past who has a Queen of Cups type of energy. I'm seeing this person as very magnetic, very alluring. I feel like this could be someone that you were very emotionally attached to. This person is somebody that you are moving on from, or you are still attached to in some way. So I'm seeing two messages here with the Queen of Cups in your past. For some of you, this is an actual person. that you are connected to in your past, and for others of you, you're embodying the Queen of Cups. You are listening to your heart. You are taking action based on how you feel and your inner voice instead of what you think you should do. Instead of using logic and being stuck in your head, you're embodying manifestation. You're embodying magnetism, and you're attracting what it is that you want by being magnetic, by being in the present moment. I'm also seeing the Six of Wands here, so this is something that you are aware of. I feel like whatever it is you are doing, you have already experienced some success in. You have already seen that it can work. You have really high hopes for it. You could even be a very successful CEO, business owner. You could have a high position, or you could be a natural leader. You may be a spiritual leader as well, or you are moving into a spiritual leader role. The Five of Swords came out again here, so we've seen that earlier when I was shuffling the deck, so I feel like this is significant here, and this is showing up for you in your near future position. In this card, this person is walking away from a battlefield. It's almost a very somber, quiet card, like the silence after the storm, and you're just silently moving away from the battlefield. There's something that you have come out of, something that you have won over. I feel like this has something to do with your past. I feel like you have won over your past, or some sort of way of thinking, or some way that you used to do something or behave. I feel like it's something that you're leaving in the past. I feel like you just came out of a really long battle with yourself, and possibly with someone else in the past. Something you are truly moving out of, like you are truly releasing and letting go of. It's finally happening for you, and I feel like this has been a long time coming for you. I'm seeing the sunset rising in two cards here, the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords. So I feel like you are walking into a new dawn. This is directly tied to your financial freedom and your financial abundance. I feel like for a while now you've been kind of inside of this bubble, inside of this routine. You've been glancing outside of it, but not going very far. I feel like you've almost been waiting for something to change, but you got to this point where you realize that you're the one who has to make the change. Nobody else is doing this but you. You are forcing open the doors that you want to be open for yourself. You are walking through the doors you want to walk through. You're taking that leap. You've been through some very dark and heavy times, I'm seeing. I feel like you're coming out of this. I feel like some sort of fog is clearing for you. I feel like you see success. You can see something working for you, but I feel like there are some other things that may have distracted you or got in the way of what you wanted to do, or your success, or slowed you down. Energy is shifting around you, like you have changed the karma in your situation. Your abundance, I see something opening, like you've caused this expansion. You did something, or you made a choice, and now you're being blessed. Now you're being blessed, and all of your ships are coming in here. You know, you're starting to see all of the possibilities ahead of you. It's a completely different perspective. This entire reading is a perspective shift. A complete shift in your energy. You're not the same person you used to be. I feel like you are someone now who chases your dreams. In your environment position, I feel like you are focusing on the right things, or you're going to reprioritize and focus on the right things. We also have the High Priestess here for your hopes and fears. So I feel like you are counting on this. I feel like you are tapping into everything you know, everything you have learned, all of your knowledge and wisdom to manifest and make this a reality. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles in the outcome position. So this is abundance. This is wisdom. This is material wealth. This is a really good card to get in a financial reading, because this is you as a King of Pentacles. This is you with abundance, more than you would ever need. Everything comes to you. You're combining the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess here. I feel like you're learning how to take the spiritual and the material and bring them together to create reality. I feel like this is what you are learning. This is what you are growing into. You are learning how to create and manifest your life. I feel like there is also support around you. I feel like there is someone or something in your environment that is helping you. You also have your guides here. You have guardians around you, but I'm also sensing other people around you. I'm seeing a lot of inspiration, so I feel like you're regaining your inspiration. I even feel like these hardships that you have been through are inspiring you. You're an alchemist. You're transmuting energy. What you're doing is alchemy, energetic alchemy. You're turning this pain, you're turning this hardship, this dark night of the soul, or this loss, whatever it was for you, you're turning this into something beautiful, into something abundant, completely different for you. The Page of Wands is here. This is trusting in the divine, trusting in your journey, trusting in yourself. This is inspiration, an idea. I'm seeing an idea here. I'm also seeing the Lovers again. The Lovers continues to come up in this reading, so I feel like there is some sort of relationship here. This could be a mentor. This could be somebody new. It could be even a community or a friend. I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing some sort of really strong connection here that is part of your financial path. So in the present position with the Ten of Swords, I'm seeing the Magician and the King of Pentacles in reverse here. So this hardship that you are coming out of, whatever this was preventing your manifestation, preventing your abundance from coming in. This is the king. You've got the outcome, the King of Pentacles in the outcome. But in your present position, it's showing up upside down. So I feel like this is also connected to your past, or it's connected to your current energy, this heaviness that you're coming out of. I feel like you're only just now starting to see the dawn. You're only just now starting to transmute this. So this is why this energy that's currently in reverse is now starting to turn around. You're starting to open up the gateways to manifest again. You're starting to open up the gateways to abundance because you're shifting your perspective here. I feel like in the past something may not have worked out how you imagined it would work out. I feel like that really disappointed you. I feel like there was a really heavy disappointment here, or something happened. There was like a heartbreak, some sort of loss I'm seeing that took a toll on you. It could have even took a financial toll on you. Maybe you had a financial loss in the past. This too shall pass, every storm brings a rainbow. Yeah, so this is kind of the energy that I was picking up on. I feel like you were experiencing some depression, or you were going through a really difficult time that brought on some depression, some sort of loss. Envy turned green eyes into force for self-improvement and inspiration. Maybe there was something you were envious of. Maybe you did feel the sting of rejection. Maybe there was a rejection in your past. I'm seeing that in your shadow, okay? Envy and rejection, whatever that means for you. But I feel like all of this is in your shadow aspect. So I feel like this was affecting you. This has been affecting you for a while, and you're only just starting to begin to heal this. I feel like you're starting to realize that you need to be the creator, that you can't rely on others, that you can't rely on validation. I feel like you're also coming out of this phase where maybe you relied on validation or others' approval before you did something, or before you gave yourself permission to do something. I feel like you're stepping away from that. You may also have struggled with depression in your life, or you may have struggled with depression in the past. I feel like at times this may affect you. You may be really hard on yourself, or this attached to something that happened to you in the past. I'm seeing in the sun here, my eyes are going to this child in the card and the horse. I almost feel like there's some inner child healing that needs to happen here, or you are healing your inner child by focusing on your dreams, focusing on something that you want to build. I feel like focusing on this thing that's going to bring you financial freedom, that's going to bring you stability, that's going to make you feel fulfilled because you're focusing on something that is connected to your heart space. You're going to naturally heal your inner child. This horse is coming up to this child. You know, this horse, I feel like this horse is you. I feel like you also need to continue to listen to your heart and to continue being creative. I'm seeing a creative soul here as well. I feel like you're a very creative person. I feel like you're also very inquisitive. There is something that you're focused on here. There is something that you want to build. I feel like you have been dabbling in it for a while because the Eight of Pentacles is here. And also the Crow is showing up here again. So I feel like you're also getting synchronicities and messages being sent to you right now. Whatever it is you are working on is connected to the sun, so this is directly connected to your fulfillment. This is something you're meant to be doing. There's something you are meant to be doing for you in your life, and I feel like you're either on that path right now at this very moment, building it, or you're going to be. I feel like it's all going to come from an idea. And it could have something to do with your childhood. If you look back in childhood at what you really loved doing, maybe there's something similar now that you could do that could bring you a lot of fulfillment and could even bring you some stability. The Star is here again. The Star is showing up in reverse for your past position with the Queen of Cups. The Star came out as your challenge, your your blockage in your present moment. And it was only showing up as your blockage, I feel, because it's connected to this depression energy. I feel like it's something that is here for you trying to manifest, but it hasn't been able to because of some past element or something connected to your shadow, something that needed to heal, something that needed to be felt through. And now I'm seeing the star in reverse in the past with the Queen of Cups, so I feel like maybe you didn't listen to your heart in the past. Maybe you felt like you shouldn't go after your dreams, or you wouldn't be able to, whatever it was connected to something like this. It was connected to your emotions. I almost feel like you needed to allow yourself to feel something that you've been suppressing. We've also got the Knight of Cups. So we've got the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and both of them are holding out cups here. So I feel like this could have been even an opportunity that came in for you in the past. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse, so I feel like this made you very happy. And the Nine of Swords, it's something that may have took you out of depression for a little while, or gave you some sort of hope. I feel like something came in that gave you some sort of hope, or gave you an idea, inspired you. You know, we've also got the Empress, so this is you learning how to manifest. This is you stepping into your power. So there was a lot happening for you in the past with this Queen of Cups energy. The Star, the Empress, the Four of Cups in reverse. Tower here, but the Tower is in reverse, so you already experienced it and you're moving through it now, you're getting through it now, or it means that this Tower was interrupted because you interrupted it by making a choice where basically the divine said, well, they kind of made the right choice that put them on the right path here, and they didn't make the same choice that they made in the past that took them down a different path. They decided to face something, so now we don't have to bring in this Tower. We're going to stop this Tower from happening. So I feel like you were favored. That's the word here, favored. You were favored. You were protected. You did something. You shifted the energy here. With the Six of Wands, this is why this victorious energy is here. I feel like you saved yourself this Tower moment here because you already made the favored choice. Therefore, you're being blessed. You're being protected. The Ten of Wands is also here. I feel like this is in your near future position, so I feel like you still may be carrying some baggage. You still may be carrying some things that you don't need to be carrying. I feel like you're reevaluating that now. You're prioritizing what you should and should not carry. But I feel like that's something that you're still working through, and you're still going to be working through in the near future. I'm also seeing burnout. So you may have burnt out. The Lovers is here again. I'm also seeing that you may be prone to burnout, so be careful of that. The Lovers is here again, so I am seeing a partnership here. There's a partnership coming in for you in the near future that is going to be directly impacting your financial freedom and your financial abundance. I feel like they're connected to the Empress energy here. I feel like this is somebody that could be partnering with you, or they're going to come in, they've taken an interest in you. I'm feeling date night, get ready to be wined and dined. This is someone who has taken an interest in you and what you do. I feel like someone is watching you. You may not be fully aware of it. Health issues could arise. I feel like this is connected to burnout. I'm getting that feeling very, very strongly. You may be overworking yourself. Just remember that if you burn out, you're not going to be able to do the things that you need to do. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. So this could be for somebody from the past. I am seeing somebody in the past here. I said that earlier in the reading. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. I literally just said that as well. I feel like you are prone to burnout, overworking yourself, trying to make something work, being too forceful, being too controlling. Sometimes that backfires on you. Sometimes you just need to flow. And I feel like right now you just need to flow. You need to relax a little bit. You need to prioritize. Work smarter, not harder type of energy that I'm feeling here. But there could be somebody returning from your past. This could be an intimate connection. It doesn't have to be, but I'm also seeing that this person is going to be directly tied to your success somehow. So this could also be a new person. I'm seeing several energies here for you. It's a little bit chaotic. But I feel like there's someone here who is very, very powerful and very, very successful who is going to help you or is going to give you an inspirational idea. I feel like they're going to work with you. And I feel like they're going to be reaching out to you. They're going to be connecting with you somehow. And I feel like you need to, right now, not focus on anything new. You need to continue building what you're building. Focus on your current projects, your current ideas. Now is not the time to jump into new ventures or expand too quickly. Make sure you're not expanding too quickly. Focus on what you have going on now. Master what you have now. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups here again. So follow your heart, listen to your body, listen to your intuition, take care of your health. I also feel like you're going to be relaxing into yourself more. You're not going to be fighting so much. You're not going to be over-explaining yourself as much. And the Four of Swords, there's another message here about, about burnout. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Really resting your mind, really shutting off your mind. This burnout that you feel puts you in this hyper-vigilant state. Like you feel like something bad is going to happen if you're not always turned on. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling. Like you feel like you always need to be on. The Ten of Cups. But I feel like this is slowing down your manifestation. You need to go more with the flow. This is what's going to bring abundance to you much more quickly. Focus on planning smaller goals. I feel like you may be taking on too much at once. I've seen that with the Ten of Wands here as well, and the Seven of Pentacles. So you're definitely analyzing. You could be in your head a little bit. You need to come back to this Queen of Cups energy where you're listening to your heart and you're going with the flow and you're coming from a place of inspiration, right? You're guarded. Your path is protected. You're highly protected here by guides. Yeah, mystical journey. I am on a mystical journey. Yeah, I feel like whatever path you are on right now, whatever it is you are doing, it's something that was meant for you. This is something that is very important to you and very valuable to others. Cosmic energy. I am infused with cosmic energy which empowers. And celestial being. I am a celestial being connected to the stars in the infinite universe. Yeah, so I feel like you are very connected. You are in tune. You are in touch. You have matured. You're on a sacred journey. This is you right now. You're working through all of this. This is a completely new shift, new perspective, and new phase of your abundance you're moving into. If you want financial freedom, you're going to have financial freedom, and you're going to have it on your terms. You just need to be really careful of the burnout. You've got the shaman here. You're very wise. You're very in touch. There's something that you have. You're a healer. You can feel energy. You can sense energy. This can also make you more prone to depression. Because you are you are very sensitive and psychic. Also got the Four of Pentacles, so you may be a little bit reserved. You may be holding on too tightly. I feel like you're going to be loosening your grip a little bit. You're not going to be as reserved. We also got the Sun here. The Sun is showing up here again. Fulfillment. I feel like messages are going to be coming in quickly to you. I feel like you're going to be receiving a lot of information. A lot of something, like a lot of messages or a lot of synchronicities in the next little while. It could be from a person. You may not have met this person yet. It may even come out of nowhere. You may not even be aware of this person, or you may not even be aware that this person knows about your existence, right? So that's what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to now jump into the extended and I'm going to explore who this person is in a little bit more depth. If you would like to see that, you can hop over to Patreon and join us there. If this is where we part, thank you for being here. If this resonated, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again. Bye for now.